Is a showdown between the big tech wing of Trump's Republican Party, led by Elon Musk, and the far-right MAGA wing of the party. And the debate is over.
Yeah, what is she talking about? There is no part of the Republican Party that is controlled by Elon Musk. All right, and same way, the MAGA wing is controlling the so-called far right, whatever MAGA wing. That's the only wing of the party, the MAGA wing. The other part is dead.
H1B visas, those ones that are reserved for highly skilled foreign workers in fields like math and engineering. And this all started with.
Yeah, welcome to the channel once again. This time there is an issue with Elon Musk and the H1B visa applicants. They want to increase the number, and a lot of people have a lot of things to say about it.
The far-right activist Laura Loomer criticizing a Trump appointee's stance on expanding skilled immigration. She called it alarming that career leftists, as she called them, were joining the administration with views in opposition to Trump's America First agenda. And that then started a fight with Musk, with Vivake Ramaswamy, with David Sachs, who's the incoming AI czar, all of them saying that the U.S. needs these H-1B visas and H-1B workers in order to stay competitive. They also believe that Trump is on their side in this. He said this summer that anyone who graduates from college in the U.S. should automatically get part of overall immigration. They're capped at 85,000 per year, but they are used primarily by tech companies. Amazon applied for more H-1B visas in 2024 than any other company. Other big names are among the top users as well. Tesla applied for 742 of these this year. You can see a couple other theirs as well. So it's a small but influential sliver of the workforce. But it's also, guys, the first time that we're seeing real division within the party on this. It's sort of Musk versus MAGA. And the question now is whether this might preview more policy.
Yeah, there have been a lot of debate on this issue, and I can see both sides of the argument. You understand? Because the truth is, one of the things that make America great is its ability to attract the best of the best. You understand? America attracts the best, and then those people come to America and they end up becoming the best versions of themselves in the United States of America. Because it turns out when you give people freedom and an enabling environment, they turn out to be the best part of themselves. So yeah, and for America to come to succeed in the global stage, America needs to have people who are talented. I mean, if Elon Musk wasn't in America, there will be no Tesla, no Starlink, and there will be no competition. Now there are so many electric cars out there because Tesla inspired that. You know, there will be no PayPal, there will be no, you get the point. Starlink, Neuralink, and the rest. So yeah, I get what you're saying. I get why they want America to have more people, more talented people. Instead, and to me, it's better than opening the borders and letting anyone walk in. So those people, now you have the right people coming in and doing the right jobs, and I understand what Elon is trying to achieve with this. But yeah, I also understand the other part of the argument. The fact is, some people are afraid that they'll bring these people from third world nations to America, and then they pay them cheaper and lesser, and those people in turn will reduce the power of they will make the cost of working in this company is very cheap. So yeah, I get what they're saying from both sides. And to me, well, let's see what CNN has to say about this also.
Between these two camps.
Between some of his top advisors and his MAGA base. Elon Musk and Vivake Ramaswamy are both facing major blowback from their own supporters for not only backing, but encouraging offering more visas to highly skilled foreign workers. Over the Christmas holiday, Musk posted this online saying, "Think of this like a pro sports team. If you want your team to win the championship, you need to recruit top talent wherever they may be." He later added, "I'm referring to bringing in, via legal immigration, the top 0.1% of engineering talent as being essential for America to keep winning." He's talking about H-1B visas, which allow employers to hire highly skilled foreign workers. Musk, who himself is from South Africa, said that he once had this kind of visa, and he's arguing that Silicon Valley is facing a shortage of excellent engineering talent, as he put it. But the annual cap on those kinds of visas right now is at 65,000, with another 20,000 for those who get a master's or a doctorate in the U.S. Musk is being backed up by his partner in Trump's government efficiency initiative, Vivake Ramaswamy. He says it's a cultural issue that there aren't more competitive engineers in the U.S. Here's what he said online: "A culture that celebrates the prom queen over the math Olympiad champ or the jock over the valedictorian will not produce the best engineers. A culture that venerates Corey from Boy Meets World, or Zach and Slater over Screech and Saved by the Bell, or Stefan over Steve Urkel and Family Matters will not produce the best engineers."
Yeah, my man Vivake is referencing movies, family matters, and yeah, Hollywood has a lot to do with this. I mean, you could watch any movie even while growing up. You watch Disney Channel and the Nickelodeon, and there's always this stereotype with geeks being crazy, weird people. Like the geeks are the weird guys, while the guys who play football are the greats. They are the nice ones. They get all the girls. They are the best. So yeah, I understand what reference Vivek is trying to make, and yeah, it makes a lot of sense. To yeah,
But that argument is not going over well with Trump's MAGA base, certainly not online. Some of them saying, we did not ask them to engineer an immigration policy. Tech wants indentured servants, not high skilled workers. You don't even know what MAGA immigration policy is. Now, Trump himself, who I should note restricted H1B visas in his first term, has said on the campaign trail this time around that he did want to make it easier for educated foreigners to work in the U.S.
What I want to do and what I will do is you graduate from a college, I think you should get automatically as part of your diploma a green card to be able to stay in this country. And that includes junior colleges too. Anybody graduates from a college, you go in there for 2 years or 4 years. If you graduate or you get a doctorate degree from a college, you should be able to stay in this country.
yeah, and sure, this is far far better than having illegal immigrants flood the southern border. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense having graduates who finish from the United States. Imagine getting the best education in America and then moving to go work in Russia or in any other country or China or China. Yeah, so it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense what Trump's policy was about when he said it. So yeah, I agree on that. You get? And people can say a lot of things about Elon Musk, Elon Musk or whatever, but you need to understand that America for the past hundreds of years, for the past century rather, became great by hiring the best immigrants. You understand? Whether it was to build the railway or whatever, it was always immigrants coming in and building the system, finding okay, this system is better, everything works here, you can be the best version of yourself here, so let's work on it. So yeah, it makes sense to bring in the best immigrants, have them work. Of course, there should be policies put in place to prevent greedy businessmen from paying them less and by extension reducing the price and reducing the price of work for every other worker. So I understand why people are mad or angry and what their positions are, especially when it comes to Elon Musk and what he has been doing. He has been and he has not. Yeah, he hasn't had the best reputation. He has been against unionizing. He has been against his workers working from home. So a lot of people feel like okay, Elon is a greedy businessman, a greedy man who will bring in immigrants and use them as cheap labor. And yeah, that's why most people are not happy with him. So I understand that. But we also need to understand that so many companies in America, in science, in pharmaceuticals, in every other thing have been started by immigrants. So a lot of jobs are provided by immigrants. They created so many companies, including Elon's company, like I said before. And yeah, so we need to have these people here. We need to have the best people here. I'm also an immigrant. Okay, I'm joking. I'm not yet an immigrant. I'm not even in America, but you get the point. I would love to be in America. And a lot of, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to have great people working here in the United States, there in the United States. Yeah, and I also understand the argument that says America can change its culture and build on having the right people, build the minds of the youth into being productive and greater. But, that takes a lot of time. If you train kids from day one, let's say, let's say Hollywood changes and everything becomes better, everybody starts focusing on the science guy, the nerds, and it will still take at least 50 years for it to become mainstream. For every actual Native American to see the nerd as the smart guy and want to be like him. Yeah, good things take time, but for the meantime, we can't wait. The rest of the world is going ahead, and most of us are rooting for America because we want America to be great. Because America is one of the greatest nations on earth, and if America is doing well, the rest of the world is in a safe place. Nobody wants to be under the boot of communism, man. Fucking love America. I want America to be great. Yeah, so America has an opportunity. But yeah, it's the will of the people. If they say they don't want that, then who knows what their ideas are, what their reasons are. But personally, I feel like this is the right thing to do. And also, And also, I didn't like the tune Laura Luma was on. I mean, she attacked Elon Musk viciously on her page, her Twitter, her X page. Elon had to remove her verification badge, and also reduce her followers. She attacked him viciously, but we need to understand that without Elon Musk, maybe Trump wouldn't have won this election. But yeah, whatever it is, thank God there's Elon. Thank God for America. I pray America becomes great. So if you like this page, I don't know why you like it, but if you do like this page, please show by clicking the like button, subscribing, and hopefully I see you in the next one. And yeah, I'm new to this, and I've been a conservative all my life, and I would really love to make a living for myself with this. If you like what I do, maybe like, share, and subscribe. If you do not like what I do, comment. Tell me how stupid I am for doing something so shitty with my shitty voice and my shitty accent. Until then, I love you. God bless you. God bless America. Have a nice one.